Good evening, all. This is Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture. Today is Saturday, the 5th of February 2022, and we are here at the studios of Upla World TV here at Otuocha, Umueri. Umueri is Anambra East Local Government Area, Anambra State. Our guest today is Chief Sunday ELUEMUNO. Chief ELUEMUNO is a member of the Umueri Royal Cabinet, and he is also presently the chairman of the Electoral Committee for the Umueri General Assembly, UGA, general elections that is coming up on the 5th of March 2022. You are welcome, Chief.
You're welcome.
ELUEMUNO.
You're welcome.
Yes, I've gone into this lengthy and detailed introduction of you because I want to make this interaction as brief as possible and to concentrate on issues that are not generally available.
Yeah.
I want to avoid the things that anybody could Google and anybody who is an Umueri person already knows. I think it's already known that the election is coming up on the 5th of March and things. So I want us to slide over those and concentrate on issues that are not generally known. So would you start off by telling us what would you want the people to know about the forthcoming elections?
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Without wasting much of our time, the election for the General Assembly the election of Umueri General Assembly is no longer a news. It's a reality. We've rolled out all the modalities and we have given out the election schedule, which is verifiable in all the portals in Umueri. Well, just like we said last time, we have finished the selling of form and submission. We said on the 2nd to the 5th, we had our screening of the candidates. And to make sure we did not sideline anybody, we added an additional day, which was this Friday. It's supposed to be on the 2nd and the 5th. But after the 2nd, we had another one on the 5th. And today, being Saturday, we gave that through so that none of the candidates will say that he's being disenfranchised or being not allowed to be screened. So as God will have it, we have screened most of the candidates, almost all of them, including the contesting PGs, which you know that the contestants are from our village here, Umueri, that the people that the slot is going for. We have 4 contestants from the Umueri. We have screened them. So by next week, by the grace of God, from Tuesday, we are going to have what we call the publication of interim qualified candidates. This is a way we will now bring out the list of some candidates who are not, or some of them are not make the final list. It's an interim publication, as I said here, because we have to screen them and bring out their list and wait for reaction of the members from Umueri, individuals respectively, to know if any of the candidates has any questionable character that can be petitioned by any of the members of the Umueri General Assembly. Then when the executive or the committee will now look into that petition, just like we told our people last time, that we are not going to entertain any cooked story that members cannot defend. We wish to get petitions which is justifiable, petitions that is real, not formulation, not cooked petitions. We look into it. We are all from the same community. We know ourselves and know what each and every one of us can do. After looking into it, that is when we now come down and bring out the people that are qualified. After that, getting the people that are qualified, then we'll give room for them to go and start their own campaign, which will come up on the 14th of this February. All those qualified candidates are now eligible to contest if they made the final list of qualified candidates. I believe that after the election must have lifted on the 14th, they can now go and start their campaign, telling our people their intentions and what they can do for the community, not what the community can do for them. Because rightly, as I told most of them last time, you don't think about what the community would do for you this time around. You think about what you, as an individual, you as a person from Umueri, will do for the community, so that you can elevate this community into a higher echelon. We need people who can bring this community back to the standard of Umueri, of our forefathers, because I think we can do better than them, but it seems we are lacking behind. So by the special grace of God, I hope that we'll get it right this time around. After the campaign, which I told you, I've given you the date on 14th, then we'll have a debate. We'll now liaise with the Umueri Political Forum. We'll call all the candidates, even all the members from Umueri. We'll assemble them. They will come and tell our people what they're up to, what are their desires, what are they up to, how can they move this community forward. They tell us so that we know that actually they are not coming there to maybe one way or the other to frustrate the community or set us back again, which we are not ready to do. Yeah, to once they give the information to the communities and to the members, then they will now know the best candidates they will choose during the election. Because from the debate, invariably, we will know actually where this man is going to and what he's up to. Not by saying, but by also putting it into practice. That's actually one of the things that is very important. And after the debate, we now agree that immediately after the debate, we'll close the campaign, which will be on the same date of the 26th. Why we did it so is that so that you can have enough chance to work out most of the modalities for the election. We don't want to have a kind of election that people will come and attract a kind of a problem, or you start having a hit, a kind of a election that people within the environment will look at us as people who don't know what they're doing. We want to have it in a perfect way, in a more civilized way, and at least we know that we're handling with our co-brothers, not extended community, but an Umueri man to an Umueri man. After this, I think we need to understand each other. Then after that, the election proper will come in, which is on the 5th. So we have set the ball rolling, and by the special grace of God, the election will be a reality.
Amen.
A reality.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you very much.
That was a very detailed and straightforward narration of the plans so far for the election. Let me ask, by the way, this is about the second week of the inauguration of the committee.
Yes, of course.
For about